Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, my personal fleet carrier, never-ending grind, Dav's Hope. Well, the audio didn't work the first run that I made at it, so I'm going to do one round and check the audio, and as long as it's still working, we'll continue. If you'll never know because you'll only hear it working, of course. So I'm working on the audio at the moment. So I did many rounds, probably about 10 rounds that I meant for you to see, but you didn't, so we'll do it now. And like I said, there's a speaker over here that I don't recognize. I'm going to have to look that up to see if it's been there before. This light, I remember that one, and there's lights on the whole path. They're very dim. They don't work very well. And this speaker, I think the two speakers are new, or something about it's new, because it's kind of bugged me. And like that lights, they might have made a few changes, but I'm going to go back and look at some of the older ones. Now when I say older ones, they're just in the last 6 months. And see if they made changes, and I'll bring that to you on a future video, or because we're going to do several videos on collecting material, because we need to collect material because we're going out to the engineers right now on the carousel, taking all our ships over and making sure they're all topped off and maximize grade 5 as much as possible. Yeah, I tested the audio and it seems to be working, so that's a good thing. And while I was at it, I looked at, I've got most of our videos. I probably have about 3 weeks that I haven't archived off yet. So I checked 3 weeks ago, or the last time we were here at Dav's Hope. And yeah, those speakers were here then. I don't know, it kind of weirded me out a little bit. Caught my attention this time, where they didn't catch my attention as much last time. But they were at least here 3 weeks ago. About the last time that we were, or it was a couple of weeks, last time we were here. But I probably will go back a little further and check some of them too. I can do it off of YouTube. But I'll probably go back and watch on YouTube since they have all of my videos so far. So just check the Dav's Hope videos and add another view to my 18,000. They probably deduct those anyway, would think. Sometimes I get going a little bit too fast and out of control and run into things. Which then it just slows you down. So look underneath the video to the bottom right and select that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. You're notified when I produce more videos. And eventually it'll bring a sponsorship from YouTube. Right now we don't, as of the publication of this video, we're not getting anything from YouTube. And You just barely touch that bass and it spins you completely around. Amazing. It's one of those really moments. Underneath the video and to the far underneath the video and the description, there's ways to donate and sponsor our YouTube channel. So donation and sponsoring is really the same thing, because we're going to create a thanks to our sponsor page at the beginning and ending of all of our videos. So if you sponsor, you'll get listed. And we do roughly 100 videos a month.
Incoming message.
I mean, we've actually done over 100 a month so far. So any donation you give will be on there for at least a month of all our videos. And we don't change the video after the fact, after they've been published, so you could be on there for years listed. So please consider sponsoring our channel. We have over 18,000 views just since the beginning of the year. I know that's small compared to some. And we've had 8,500 different people view our videos. So your sponsorship will be shown to roughly 8,500 different people every 3 months. So be sure to consider sponsoring our channel, because we need storage equipment, and we need to revamp everything. We're rubber banding everything together. How my videos work is I just bring you along. It's a grind.
Incoming message.
There's certain tasks we need to do to keep up our credits, to maximize our ships, to everything that we do, and I just bring you along. Bring you along on the grind. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where there's over 815 more videos for you to watch. All kinds of topics. So be sure to check those out. Be sure to catch my Subnautica videos.
Incoming message.
Check those out. I've just completed my main base and created another base on what I call Alien Island. It has to do with a ship that crashed, and you got one of the life pods, the lifeboats, and you were by yourself, and then some others got into other boats that has, like, they just peeled open, like something got them. One of the sea monsters or something got them. And I've built a main base, and I've built one on Alien Island, and I'm going to build at least 2 more, probably 3 to 4 more bases. So you need to come along and check those out too.
Incoming message.
I'm really enjoying Subnautica and No Man's Sky. Now, No Man's Sky, I've got 15 bases, and right now I'm going through each one, showing you how we set those up, and a little about the base, and if we're doing gas cloud extraction and deep level mineral extraction, electromagnetic capturing, energy gathering, autonomous miners, aquatic. So you have part of the base that's above water, parts underwater. Now, one thing about No Man's Sky and Subnautica, they already have space legs landing on planets with atmospheres and personal bases, creating personal bases. So they already have those. Elite Dangerous is kind of playing catch up. There's nothing like a little competition to light the fire under a company like Frontier.
Incoming message.
And it's definitely competition, because Subnautica and No Man's Sky, those are pretty good. I really like them. I'm starting to like them a lot. Now, they are the new toy, like on Christmas Day, you know, where all the other toys get set aside, you know. It's kind of like that. You know, I feel that way. I can't, because of how many viewers we get on our Elite Dangerous videos. So I have to keep them going, but I sure like playing those other two. And I'm sure you would like them too. If you like Elite Dangerous, you'd certainly like Subnautica and No Man's Sky. Also doing a series on pinball VR, and that's really good too. But they're all a grind. You have to grind for materials on about every game.
Incoming message.
It's no different for Subnautica and No Man's Sky. They're the same way. Constantly trying to find materials for your bases, upgrades, all those things. See, it just slides all over the place. It's a handful all the time. Yeah, I don't like the obstacle course gameplay. I mean, everything in Elite Dangerous has to be an obstacle course. They're constantly throwing obstacles in your way. It's like, can we just play? Can it be a little bit virtual reality where we can just play? Why does everything have to be a challenge? Why do you have to throw roadblocks in front of us at every turn? You know, I wish you could choose if that's the way you want to play or not. See, in Elite Dangerous, you're forced into have to interact with pirates. You have no choice. You're forced into it. And in No Man's Sky, you can choose to go after the pirates or not. You can just go on to like the next asteroid field or whatever, and they don't keep chasing you. Now they'll show up again, and you can go to the next one again, and you know, I mean, you keep moving around and avoid the pirates if you want, but you can't avoid the pirates in Elite Dangerous. You can't avoid the obstacles that they throw in your way. You're forced into playing their way, and so that part I don't like. And in Subnautica, you keep getting contacted by all these other, you know, computer generated people that had gotten in lifeboats too, and you can choose to ignore them or to try to help them. So you get to pick the gameplay that you want to do. Now you are forced to interact with the sea monsters though. Well, sort of, because you can stay shallow in shallow water, and you don't have as many sea monsters, but you have like these crab spiders that attack you. And in Subnautica, you have these sharks that bite at you all the time. And but when you are attacked, it's not till death. I mean, usually they'll take away 1/4 to 3/4 of your health, but then they get caught up in something else, so they leave you for something else. So I mean, then you can limp your way back to your base, or your sea moth is what they call the little sub, and you can limp back to the station and kind of repair yourself and go out and do it again. And like I tell the viewers that do view, save and save often. So if you die, you can just back up. If you didn't save after you died, then you could just restart, relog, and it'd be from your last save. Now, Hello Games that does No Man's Sky, and I forgot the company that does Subnautica, but I believe they're better managed than Frontier. Frontier, I don't think, does a good job in listening to their players and their customers. They kind of do it their way, and they say, well, this is the way it was intended. And yeah, on the Fleet Carrier, they did make some changes because so many people complained about how they had written it, so they made a few changes. But Frontier is not really known for caring what their players think, so that is disturbing. Where Subnautica, when it first came out, it was a mess. They said it was a mess. And or was it No Man's Sky? It was one of them. I've just recently started playing them, but one of them, it's either No Man's Sky or Subnautica, that came out, and it was just a total train wreck. And they got on the ball and fixed it. Both of them are really nice now. Now, Subnautica came out with an Arctic version, and it's not VR compatible yet. So I probably won't be playing that one until they come out with a VR version. So everything I play is VR. Well, I do appreciate you coming along. Please look to the lower right hand corner and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're informed when I produce more of these videos. We will be creating a couple of more videos on here at Dab's Hope, so stay tuned to those. And underneath the video, bottom of the description, you'll find ways to donate and sponsor. Please consider donating and sponsoring our YouTube channel. We need to revamp all of our equipment. It's just kind of rubber banded together.
Incoming message.
And we need help. And underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find over 815 more videos just in the last 6 months. So this will probably be our last round of this video, and then we'll create at least a couple of more before we go on to Jameson Crash Site. Jameson Crash Site will probably be only one video because it doesn't take as long to make the rounds till you'll fill up the encoded for the ones that they give you. And then we need to go over to a material trader. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along again for our next video. And until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.